Hi, I'm Kevin Kozlowski, founder and president of Oval Brand Fire Products. And if you're watching this video, you're probably finding yourself in the need to service or recharge an Oval Brand fire extinguisher. To do that, you'll need two things. You'll need our manual, which you can download off the website, and you'll also need a spanner wrench. Now this is our spanner wrench that we give away to our service technicians and our distributors, but you can also use any 2 1/4 inch diameter spanner wrench to open our extinguisher. Step 1. Remove the hose assembly by turning the assembly counterclockwise. Step 2. Invert the extinguisher and discharge all remaining pressurized gas. Step 3. Return the extinguisher upright and set on the workbench. Using Oval Brand Products spanner wrench, rotate the union nut counterclockwise until the valve is free from the vessel. Step 4. Invert the vessel to remove any remaining dry chemical powder. Step 5. Rotate the siphon tube assembly counterclockwise to detach it from the valve body. Remove spring. Inspect siphon tube bushing O-ring, part number LSC60250. Remove and replace O-ring if damaged. Step 6. Using your finger or the pin on the spanner wrench, press down on the valve stem located under the discharge lever. Step 7. Remove the valve O-ring, part number LSC70060. Step 8. Using a small soft bristle brush, thoroughly clean the interior and exterior of the valve body threads, the valve O-ring groove, and the valve stem seat area. Step 9. Carefully inspect the new valve O-ring part number LSC70060 and install onto the valve body. Step 10. Lubricate the valve O-ring part number LSC70060 along the circumference. Oval Brand Fire Products recommends Dow Corning Molykote 55 O-ring grease. Step 11. Clean the outlet orifice with a small soft bristle brush. Step 13. Place a very small amount of lubricant along the circumference of the valve stem's small O-ring only. Do not apply lubricant to the valve stem seat or gasket. Step 14. Reinsert valve stem into the valve body. Push into place with finger. Step 15. Return the spring to the valve body. Be careful to install it in the correct direction. The larger end should face towards the siphon tube, the smaller end towards the valve stem. Step 16. Turn the siphon tube assembly clockwise into the valve body. Tighten to 5 foot-pounds of torque. Step 17. Fill the fire extinguisher vessel with the correct type and amount of dry chemical as stated on the fire extinguisher nameplate or decal. Using a small soft bristle brush, thoroughly clean the vessel's female threads, the pressure relief groove, and the O-ring sealing surface. Step 19. Place the mounting bracket on top of the vessel directly above the verification of service collar. Step 20. Return the reassembled valve and siphon tube to the vessel. When reinstalling the valve assembly, both male and female threads must be clean and the threads must be properly aligned for the union nut to engage the vessel without any thread damage. Over-tightening the valve may damage both the vessel and or the valve. Apply no more than 10 foot-pounds of torque to the Oval Brand spanner wrench when tightening the valve. Step 21. Install the pressurizing adapter into the valve outlet. Set the charging gas regulator to the desired pressure as indicated on the fire extinguisher nameplate. Use dry nitrogen gas only. Step 22. Thoroughly check all areas on the fire extinguisher that may leak, particularly welds, gauge dial and threads, valve body O-ring, and valve stem seat. Step 23. Install the pull pin part number LSC60530 through the upper handle discharge lever. Attach a new tamper seal. Step 24. Check the hose and nozzle assembly for blockage and foreign material. Reinstall the assembly onto valve body by turning clockwise. Step 25. Record the service on the Extinguisher's service tag.